Hi, my name is Rachel Cantu, and this is my cultural analysis speech. And today, what I have brought to class is my mom's dress that she wore for her sixth grade graduation, and she graduated sixth grade in 1977. So I wouldn't say that this dress is necessarily historical, but it's 44 years old, so it'll probably hit that vintage mark sooner or later. But for right now, it holds definitely a lot of sentimental value. I didn't even find out about that my mom had this dress until my sophomore year of high school, and it was because my photo teacher, she assigned us a photo shoot assignment, and the theme was like vintage, like she wanted us to use like kind of like vintage looking props in a way. And I wanted to see if maybe if like I owned some like historical or like vintage things. I wanted to see if like I could use my own things instead of like like me having to borrow someone or something like that. So that night after school, I went to my parents and I said, hey, do y'all have anything like from when y'all were younger or anything like that? Or do you have maybe like something from your parents, anything like that? And they said, let's go look in the attic. And so, we went to the garage. My dad went up to the attic. He pulled down this really big duffel bag, a big like dark blue duffel bag he pulled down, and in it was some of his stuff and some of my mom's stuff. My dad spent a few years in the Air Force, so he had like his Air Force jacket and like the hat that they would wear. But my mom, she found in that duffel bag was this dress, and she said, no way, I thought I gave this away or something. And I ended up using both my parents' stuff in the photo shoot, but like the dress, I noticed, I was like, I think I could fit into this dress. And my mom took it to the dry cleaners, and she was like, let me get it cleaned first. She took it to the dry cleaners, and I ended up wearing it to my junior year of high school. I wore it to my band banquet. I was in band in high school. I was in marching band. We would have a banquet at the end of the year, kind of, just to dance really. But I was like, I'm wearing my mom's dress to that. And I even made this flower crown. I made this flower crown I got these flowers from like Hobby Lobby, and I made a little outfit for that dance. I had a really great time, but I also had this picture of my mom that I wanted to show. This was her, 1977, graduating sixth grade in the same exact dress that I'm wearing right now. And I think that's crazy that she's in sixth grade. I'm almost gonna hit that 20 year mark. I'm almost gonna be 20 years old, and I can fit in this dress. I think that's crazy. But also, my mom, she was a pretty small girl, so I have to take that into account, and so am I. But I think I look just like her in the picture, and I think that's absolutely crazy. But another reason why I absolutely adore and love this dress is that it represents my mom. It represents my mom in all these like different ways. It represents when she had just came from Mexico, because her and her family immigrated here to Texas here, and they did that when she was in the third grade. So this dress represents like not a bad time, but it was a time of change for her. She just moved into this brand new country. She has to learn a new language in order to fit in. She was kind of going through some things, and this dress symbolizes like her struggles in a way, but not not just struggles. Like it also shows that, you know, even through those hard times, she still, you know, she still did her education. She still graduated 6th grade, and she went to go and graduate from high school. So, you know, I think there's plenty of good and bad in any situation you pull from. And this dress and my idea, it represents her blossoming just into, you know, the woman that she is now. And she is a very strong woman that I definitely have always looked up to, and I respect her in many ways. But this dress, I definitely do feel like, you know, represents her blooming into a flower, because when I wear this dress, I feel like a flower. I feel like a what's the word? I feel like a fairy almost. And I also did want to mention, every time I pull this dress out in front of my mom, she always talks about the sleeves. And I don't know if you noticed yet, of me flailing my arms around, but I've never seen this type of style of like sleeve before in my life until I've seen this dress. And my mom always goes on and says that it's a handkerchief sleeve. You know, I don't know if you could tell, but it's basically just like a loose piece of fabric, really, and it's just draped over my shoulders right here, as you can see. Almost forming like a little cape back here. You know, it gives the illusion that it's, you know, attached and everything, but in actuality, it's really just this big piece of cloth just draping over my shoulders, which I think is pretty amazing how this design works out. And, you know, she always talks about, you know, the lace right here, that was very popular at the time, you know, in the 70s. And, you know, this square, like, chest right here, how it goes up like that, almost like a tank top. She said that was very in style. But I put my own twist to it. I made this little, you know, flower crown. I really like it, kind of going with like the theme here. But yeah, this is my mom's dress, and I love it very much. And I hope to pass it down to, you know, my own daughter one day too, and maybe she can give it new life. Because I don't know if you saw in the picture, it's all, the dress is all the way down. It's all the way down to my mom's feet, and right now I can't really tell, but right now it like stops at my, like just below my knees. That's where the dress stops now. And my mom told me the reason why is because she asked her mom, my grandma, who was, you know, pretty good with like sewing and, you know, stuff like that. She asked her, you know, to trim the dress so my mom could wear it to other events and stuff like that. So it's not necessarily the original, but it's still the original dress because it's just a bit shorter. But anyways, I'm gonna wrap this up now. I think I gave a pretty good view and a little insight into the backstory of this dress and where it came from and what it represents to me and my family, and at least to me and my mom, what this dress means to her and me. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this far, and I had a really great time talking about, you know, some of my like family history and things like that. So thank you for watching. Bye.